We are the Borg. Well, this is interesting. After the video from yesterday, there was an outpouring from people saying, hey man, you should totally call these planets this name or that name. Newt came out. That was definitely one of the ones that I saw, and it was like, damn, son, that's a good one. Rule 34, Planet 34, of course, is a high contender. Planet 404, of course. What do we else have? Planet 666. Planet N008, Planet 12358, because, you know, Fibonacci sequence, and, yeah, a whole bunch more. There were also a bunch of them saying, hey, man, you should do 8008, because, you know, boobs, and I'm just like, you have not been paying a lot of attention to the series, have you? Anyway, we're gonna go and start to rename our planet's name. Of course, as we get more planets, more names will become available. So that's N0, actually N007, N007. Planet Newt is here. Planets. Let's see what we can do here. 34. I like. That's 36. That's different. That's Planet 34 because, you know, Rule 34 and all that stuff. If you're below the age of 16, I highly recommend not looking for that on the internet. And yeah, we're gonna go and Ulin, which is a former outpost, is gonna be called Planets. Oh no, this is actually an actual planet. So Planet 112358. Just so we can get those Fibonacci sequences in there. Anyway, what are our options right now? Well, we are the strongest and baddest boys on the block. We've got all the ships that we potentially could need in order to do whatever we need to do. We're going to go and conquer the rest of the Delta Quadrant. I think that's not going to be too difficult from this moment onwards. We do have a bunch of surface stuff that needs to be done here, so let's go and clear all these tiles. A lot of people were like, hey man, why are you not using sectors? Because sectors are garbage and I'd rather control everything myself. Oh yeah, we managed to control this stupid Kazon planet. We'll put a industrial fabber on here immediately. And a Pergium power plant just to follow up. Let's see what else we can get. Polaric art, I don't even know. But these guys have not been assimilated yet. Something I'm not particularly happy about, but whatever. Polaric power station. Yes, to get that stuff done. So we've managed to conquer these guys. How about these guys? They are rivaling the Kazon sects. That's fine. We will just assimilate them. And just take it from there. Shouldn't be too difficult. Do need to lower a little bit of the audio here on the effects. Because the Polaron weapons are pretty loud, or at least the Borg weapons are pretty loud, so that's something we want to avoid as much as possible. We're getting the starbase underwell nicely. Like, oh my god, these spheres are just basically ripping them to shreds. At least nobody is, you know, guaranteeing their independence anymore, I guess. Okay, let's take out this station and be done with it. Idrin's Lodge, though. Let's build a starbase there. These are all Borg. Of course they are. What else would they be? And we have a new unit complex build right now. Boots Dry Lithium Refinery. How much lithium do I actually have? I got one. I could have sworn I'd already built a refinery, so we will use that as soon as we can. So this station's not gonna last. Ah, the Kazon have been assimilated. Excellent. Well, not excellent, but you get a general idea here. Mineral-wise, we are looking pretty good. Food we don't really need at the moment. Science, absolutely. Yeah, I know that, you know, it all costs resources as you build stuff, but I don't really care, to be quite honest. I am the Borg. I'm some of the strongest dudes in the galaxy right now, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, excuse me. What just happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? This planet blew up. The hell? What happened there? As soon as more stuff became available, the planet just literally blew up. Okay, then. Think tank technology. Interesting. Anomaly chance. The newer deal. Building costs reduced by 15%. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the hell just happened. As soon as I put all my troops up into space, they basically all died. At least the entire planet got purged. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Oh my god. Are these decays on this stream? Well, they're a little bit late now with the whole guaranteeing stuff. Oh, and this planet's not nearly as nice. And this one has like a whole bunch of good resources on it. And this one is just terrible. Oh, god damn it. I don't even know how the hell that happened. Oh, look, we're invading. What a surprise. Wow, 3 armies. Oh, no. What will I do? Well, at least we're just adding garbage to our stuff, I guess. We can just upgrade all this stuff. Isn't it neat? Yeah, we'll just forget about this planet in the meantime. Like, we can upgrade it later, or just hand it over towards sector or something like that. I'm actually really tempted to just hand it over towards the sector. It makes life a little bit easier. So, they can be their own sector, doing their own little thing. I don't really care. These guys. You have a defensive pack with a Kazon and the Krenim. How strong are the Krenim right now? The Krenim are pathetic. The Kazon we can probably take particularly easily, so... The Zal are inferior to us in terms of technology and weapons. Which is fine. There's a lot of stuff that we can work with, though, so... I don't have the resources to build anything fancy at the moment. Even though I'm getting almost a pretty decent amount of resources a month. Microfusion reactor, Starbase level 3. The unit complex Gamma is in the same boat. Let's just speed things up a little bit. You need to build a Starbase. I'm not entirely sure what is going on here. And why... God damn it. Okay, I need to come up with a new name. Planet 666. Taken account is now accounted for. Let's get our armies into orbit. Jesus, talking is hard sometimes. Okay, so surface. All this stuff is being cleared. I'm not entirely sure why the collective is not growing as fast as it could be. What's this? Governor has leveled. Okay, so this sector... we're gonna just leave this sector to their own devices. They can have their own thing for a little while. Maybe do some assimilation themselves. Omnidirectional impulse drive. Starbase level 4. 51 months. Let's do it. All of our leaders are pretty damn good, so... Okay. Planet 42. Yeah, there's a bunch of Pergium on here, so... finally, we can upgrade 37 and 58008 to the next tier, so we can actually be a little bit more efficient with our growth. Let's take a look at our policies when it comes to our growth, actually. Dilithium. We do not have any dilithium refinery right now. Species. Okay, so these guys have no migration controls. The Krenim, no population controls. The Kazon do not have any population controls. The Hirogen do not have any population controls. The Gassi, and finally the Borg do not have, of course, not any population controls. We are maxed out on influence. Interesting. Let's take a look. Production targets. Increases our mineral output by a pretty significant amount, so let's do that. And the more of that we can have, the better. And as long as we keep it at the unit complex, we should be okay. So you guys are... Fleet power is equivalent, funnily enough. Fascinating. Let's take a look whether or not we can... yeah, offensive asset 01 is the rally point. Okay. We have a bunch of armies that we can deploy where we need to. We have a dead leader, however. Ooh, a genius. Yes, we will do that. A maniacal, even, so we can get some psionic technologies, maybe. I really doubt it, but... the Kazon sects. Yeah, they are spreading like... I don't even want to know what they're spreading like. But these guys, the Zal technocracy, they need to go and die in a fire. The Vidians are kind of at war with everybody, apparently. So Vidians only have one world. How about the Talaxians? For some reason, they have a agreement with the Kazon. Interesting. Do I have any resources I can mine? Nope, I cannot. Okay, so influence-wise, we are okay. I am going to build a frontier outpost over here just so I can tap into these additional resources. Okay, so all that stuff is taken care of, which is nice. Okay. What do we got? Modular cybernetic limbs, opulent queen chamber. Okay. Ooh, fleet academy, fire rate plus 10%. Maturation chamber. Maturation chamber where the young and feeble amongst the species encounter will be installed. Implants that adapt to species. Yeah, natural. Whoa, 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 whoa. I already got it? Okay, then. Targeting sensor, ECM, resettlement cost. Did I just manage to literally research that in one fell swoop? Let's take a look here. Let's see if I can replace this with a maturation chamber. Yeah, I thought as much. So maturation chambers, they're going to be needed to be built pretty much on every single planet, just to increase our growth. So maturation chamber, yeah, growth speed plus 50%, which for the Borg is particularly important. So that's I don't want to put a dilithium refinery onto a 3 tile. Okay. I will do the same with all the other planets as well, actually. We'll just put industrial fabricators and maturation chambers on all these planets, if we can. Unless we can only build them on unicomplex type buildings. Okay, that's fine by me. Let's just upgrade all these base buildings here. Because they are useless to us anyway. Okay, can I build a maturation chamber? Okay, we can definitely build one of those. I don't think I can actually build a maturation chamber on planet, which is a bit of a shame. All these basic buildings need to go anyway, so... yeah, these can all be upgraded to something a little bit more efficient. And food-wise, it's not really all that important right now. We should be able to add a couple more spheres, actually. Yeah, I thought as much. We can add another combat sphere, which I would be very happy with. Orbital sensor array. Planetary sensor raised by 75%. Okay, all this stuff is good to go. Okay, the complex is expanding nicely, and our fleet power is doing the same. Okay, let's take a quick look at our fleet designs while we're at it. Yeah, we can upgrade those. Do we have anything new here? Magnetronic charge, positron cannon, and nothing real interest. Tier 3, and that is just sustained cutting beams. Pulse wave torpedo is not that great. And positron cannon, what does that do? It's a little bit low on damage, 14.99. So the other ones are a little bit better than that. We'll do the same thing with the assault spheres as well. Science ships, they all need to be upgraded to better drives, etc. We'll do the same thing with the construction ships. And let's see, how much is it going to cost to upgrade the fleets? Almost nothing. And a nice incremental update to our fleet designs, so to speak. Okay, good. Most excellent. The Ocampa have been... Oh, no. We have discovered the Ocampa inside of the Voth Theocracy territory. I look forward to assimilate those into our collective. The Krenim, the Talaxians, and the Kazon. Okay. You have that as well. How about you guys? You guys have a Kazon sect and Zal technocracy deal going on. You are inferior to us. That's fine. You guys are equivalent. So it's the Zal technocracy that is the biggest danger. So, if we want to assimilate them, I want to take their capital world, of course, and a bunch of their other stuff as well. I'm just gonna wait till I can add a couple of additional ships to the fleet. Right now we're like 6,000 fleet power, which is rather significant. A bunch of spheres, only 4 of them, which are effectively cruiser-sized ships, so... Yeah, interesting stuff on that one. How about these guys? They are pathetic to us. We could just assimilate them. It means that we're really close to the Romulans really early on, but it's still something that I think is going to be useful. Yeah, let's just assimilate these guys. The Fen Domar States. It's going to give us a massive boost in construction. So that's something that I am particularly interested in. Good. We are the Borg. The sheer amount of resources that we can pull together as well is just staggering. So let's take a look here. You, sir, are building a microfusion shenanigans. Okay, so is the maturation chamber, has it been built? It has. Why is there anybody growing here? I don't see any. I don't see any pops. I see any pops? I don't see any pops growing on the unit complex right now. That is kind of frustrating. Do I just need to fill them up with more assimilated Borg? Is that what's going on? What about you guys? Recently conquered. Well, you are assimilated. Okay, so these guys are in fact growing. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with these Borg in general when it comes to their growth cycles. They aren't really spreading anywhere in terms of planetary spread or anything like that, but still. Like, the unit complex hub is completely full of them. But in general, I don't see all that much. Okay, is this population growing? Yes, it is. Okay, so. I can't build a maturation chamber here either, which is a bit of a shame, but whatever. We are slowly but steadily expanding the fleet, and we just added another shit ton of fleet power to it, so that is a plus. It's a big plus, kind of like the Swiss flag. Dear God, shoot me now. Still such a shame that we lost this planet. It was quite good. Yeah, this one. I'm not entirely sure what happened here. It was a really good one as well. Like, it's got Pergium on it, and like 2 tiles of it. So only 1 tile, I could have sworn. Okay. A lot of minerals. Only turned into a Borg colony. So, Starbase crew quarters. Good. Fleet Academy. Opulent. I still don't. Improvements to the Chamber of the Queen allows increased coordination over drones. Bring order to chaos. Bring order to chaos. Fleet Academy it is. Fleet Academy is objectively the better option. Okay. Ooh, hello. Another basic species has been discovered. Well, it's a good thing that we also have managed to expand our mining capabilities. Okay, so we're basically merging our territory ever so slightly. We're going to let the Kazon and the Krenim expand south to these 4 worlds over here, and then we'll assimilate them accordingly. We have by far the largest territory of anybody up here. Still, the Zal are worrying, even though they only have 4 planets. Central fabrication chamber. No. Where is... Do I already... Yeah, I do. Okay. Mercantile center. We don't really need. Station. Central power hub. Fusion generator. Central power hub. Yes. The problem is that the icons all look exactly the same except for some of their color variants. So we just need to be careful about that one. Okay. So the fleet is in position. Where is it gonna go? And Fen Domar Prime. We're just gonna assimilate the lot. I think that will be fine. What's this? Some basic aliens. Nothing that I'm too worried about. Yeah, it's our scout ship is basically just bouncing around that area. Finding as much stuff as they can, of course. The Don Femar are going to make the Fen Domar are going to make an excellent addition to the collective. Next level starbase. The Diamond, more heavily armed and durable than the Sphere. Too expensive to be expendable, too vulnerable for frontline aggression. This vessel is often used as secondary command roles, assimilation support, and special tasks. We will have it in 4 months. Let's start upgrading the spaceports at the Uno complex to accommodate for our new ship designs. They're going to be expensive, but they're also going to be extremely powerful. So, let's take a look here. We got our first targets. Uno complex. Yeah, let's get all these guys into space. We do not know where the Fen Domar are as of right now, but we will commence assimilation procedures very quickly. What do we got? Resettlement costs. Physics lab. Borg Adeptus Plexus. This, what does it do? Adaptation. Armor penetration reduced. Next stage, antimatter energy weapon. What's this? Specialization technology. Or Physics Lab 3. Physics Lab 3 is always nice. The additional technology boost is always a good thing. So, yeah. We are the Borg. Yes, we know. Orbital dilithium chamber. Finally, are we still growing the population here or not? I don't know what's going on with those. Okay. Regardless, we're gonna land our armies and assimilate another species into the... What the hell are those? Pre-sentient aliens. And some Fen Domar with basic biolabs. I guess I'll just assimilate the lot. Okay, that's that one taken care of. We need to move on towards the next system. Assimilating new planets into the collective. I wonder how many species we can assimilate out of this. Like, are we going to assimilate 2? Rectalar and the Fen Domar? Like, do we get... Oh, no, wait, no, they're being purged. Oh, yeah, they are definitely being purged. That is unfortunate for them. Okay. And it also means that we can start building our first outpost here, a new starbase. And they will make a fine addition to the collective as soon as, you know, we've managed to assimilate them. Another step closer to perfection. Good. And we've also assimilated the Rectalar, so it's a double, a 2 for nothing. That's nice. Okay, so another planets. Pildara is what the name of that place is, right? Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at my list. Planet 404. Yes. That is a good one. Oh. But we're starting to get closer and closer to the Alpha Quadrant, so sooner or later we're going to run into the Romulans. So that's something we want to keep our eyes on. So let's go and get in there. Still haven't seen any of their fleet. The Borg will only reach their full potential as the citizens of the Fen Domar States. Is that so? What kind of species are you? Extra War Council. Alright. That's cool, I guess. Oh, the Kazon have declared war on us. The Zal and the Kazon together. Interesting. That is very frustrating. That means that we need to make a push for the Fen Domar capital world right now. Yeah, we may lose a relatively large amount of stuff here. Where is this hostile fleet? Is that it? 2.3k? Alright, so far they're only going after some of the smaller planets. That is not the end of the world. When am I going to have my 35 months? It's still too far away. Let's just build another assault sphere to prop up our fleet. Okay, so... Ooh, that's a... Is that a minefield? Holy shit, that is a minefield. Anyway, we're just going to take this world and be done with it. It's the only one we really care about. And we'll throw these guys all into a single sector as well, so... new name time! Planet 420. I like it. Planet 420, blaze it. Perfect. Perfection. Okay, so the Fen Domar have at least one cruiser, which is surprising. That you're using disruptor weapons. Where are they? 1.3k, that's it? Oh, okay. Oh, this is actually a good point. So where is their fleet? It's tiny. Okay, we managed to get the hell out of there. They'll try to bomb the planet anyway, so... but it doesn't matter, because we're going to take their capital. Ah, yes! Borg 0303 name. Planet 666, so... That's over here. Yeah, they are bombing our... Wait, they've taken the world? Oh, that's annoying. Does that mean that, you know, we are assimilating them effectively at the same time? What's this? That's the Zal Technocracy Task Force. That's tiny. We just need to take care of the Fen Domar States worlds right now and be done with it. But it doesn't really matter. In the long term, we're going to be strong, more powerful than them as well. So I'm not too worried about this. The geometry of change. Perfection is elusive, but it is our purpose. Though through assimilation of new species and acquisition of more and more data, we are able to reshape both ourselves and our vessels. The geometry will always be at the heart of our aesthetic, but techniques we will employ to fulfill it, to yeah, do stuff and things. I'm not entirely sure what was up with that one. Okay, we lost one star base, but we managed to knock them out a little bit. So, all right, take their worlds. Let's take their capital world and be done with it. What do we got? Fleet Academy, nice. Army Cup upkeep -5 is always good. We should be able to take this world relatively quickly. And that should be the end of the war, I would say. We're gonna take down their capital fleet anyway. We just made a direct strike to their capital world. So the Xeno Tolerance faction, I guess that is now a thing. We got a lot of resources here that we can use actually. So all these Xenos will be part of the collective very soon. They are just running away at the moment. I'm just waiting for it to flip, and then we should be done. Okay. Okay, so we got a new name here. 1138. Yes, yes. There we go. Okay, but we're building a lot of stuff very quickly here. You guys gonna, I don't know, throw in a towel yet? I destroyed all your shit. Alright. Where are they? The Zal Technocracy. Like, we should be able to take their fleets and then assimilate the rest of their worlds without too much trouble. So let's just move the fleet back towards the unit complex. Okay, so we got another sphere coming in to protect the fleet, but I don't think that's going to be too difficult. Anyway, we're going to go and assimilate both the Kazon and the Zal Technocracy. And that will establish ourselves as the dominant power within the Delta Quadrant. Of course, we've got the Fen Domar State here as well. They're not going to last very long, let's put it that way. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves. And we are the Borg.